I'm just really proud of this group. Again, it's been so tough on campus this week, and this is really the first major event since then, and we just talked about that. We just talked about trying for 2 hours to get the diversion and make people excited and proud and put a smile on their face briefly. And, and I thought our kids have responded very well with the emotional week that we've had.
Lisa, you guys struggled inside in the first game up there at Northwestern. Was it a pretty big goal to be able to finish inside today? And obviously, it seemed like you guys were able to accomplish that.
Definitely. I have my teammates and RIP guys to thank for that. They beat up on us in practice. So we've learned to play through contact, and hopefully we can continue to do that.
Just, KK, they seemed to deny you and Courtney early, but just when you have the options inside you have now, just how much does that maybe jumpstart the offense? When in past years you guys might have struggled a little bit.
Right. Today proved that we have all five that can score the basketball. So they played a triangle and two right off the bat. Me and Courtney took us away. In April, knocked down shots early, and Lisa was a beast. Oops. Is that appropriate?
Whitney, you're usually called the beast of the post players, but just for Lisa, I mean, what was different about Lisa tonight? What did you see out of her game that maybe you haven't seen recently?
I think that's Lisa's game. She just played her game. She's a beast down low. She can shoot the jumper too, and she can take it to the hole too, and she can pump fake and go in and finish. So I think Lisa just played her game today, and it was a complete game, and she really carried us today.
Whitney, with the way they were playing defense, did you feel like maybe there was going to be some openings underneath and to be able to capitalize on those today when you didn't a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, definitely. We worked on a triangle and two, so it was something that we kind of expected, and I think we felt comfortable in it, and we were able to get some open looks out of it. So I think we worked really good with it.
Sharon, for your team to put up 90 without KK and Courtney getting in double figures, I guess what's that say where you're at right now, at least on from an offensive standpoint?
Well, we've talked about it, and we've had this happen in non-conference, so there's other people that are stepping up, but I think that we're making a gradual climb. I think people are maturing and understanding that they need to knock down shots. And, one thing about taking KK and Courtney, one thing with KK, she had 9 assists. They can try to take KK out, but they're not going to because she does so much for us. And so she makes up for so much that way. April had 7 assists. So, we talked about, we have to have Lisa and Whitney both scoring the ball. And if they can both be in double figures both time would be great. We need April knocking down the shot. And I thought, obviously Tori played fantastic, came in and did some great things, had 4 offensive boards. And, everybody has to get better, and that's what we're talking about. Every day, every game, our team has to get better in an area, and I thought we grew a lot tonight.
KK, was this a challenging week in some ways?
Very. Emotionally, I think it was very challenging for us, coming off of Riley and then the incident at school. So, we talked before the game with Coach, and we just knew that we were going to go out today and play hard for Purdue community.
Lisa, the first time you played Northwestern, I think you guys did a great job on the boards. I mean, did that give you confidence that you could maybe control that area again tonight?
Definitely. Making sure, they didn't box up the first time. So we was hoping that they wouldn't do it again. So I guess we just went after it this time.
But to get all the production out of the post tonight, just how big was that, and just how comfortable did you feel down low?
I think it was big. It just gave the post players a lot more confidence. Everybody that came in for the post, everybody did really well. We work hard in practice. We hold each other accountable. And I don't know. I'm proud of us.
Sharon, they surged on you a couple times, but are you more pleased these days with how your team is reacting to the opponent's runs and sort of responding?
Yeah, we talk about that. If you're ahead by 11, it's cut to 6, call timeout, refocus, and get ahead by 20, cut to 12. We kept calling timeout during that time, and just saying that this isn't how we know they're going to make a run, but now we got to change it again. And you can't just let leads go, and you got to play just as intense every possession. So we're making strides.
Do you feel like getting them in foul trouble really made them back off a little bit, and you could be more aggressive?
That's what we talked about. You know, we had a couple of them had 2 or 3 fouls, and they're calling the hand checking so close tonight that, you know, I just said, just attack. It doesn't mean you have to go to the hole, but just attack. And we probably got 10 of those calls, you know, where they were just hand checking, barely touched us. But, you know, so, I mean, our kids are continuing to respond to what we're telling them, and that's what I appreciate.
Coach, you got some contributions from Tori and Bridget tonight that were really a big boost for your team. Could you talk about those?
Yeah, I mean, Bridget's been playing very consistent for us. She can shoot the three. She can take it off the dribble. She can post up. And I think our players give her confidence. KK does a great job of, you know, gave her the ball and told her to go to the hole, and she did, and she finished. And she's not afraid to take the shot. And I think that's really good. And she's been that way. And then Tori, you know, her and Dee Dee did an amazing job on Hooper when we played at Nebraska. You know, and Tori's always battling some sore knees, and I thought when she came in, she really made a difference. You know, and we need that production, because when people get in foul trouble, you got to turn to your bench. So I thought those two did a great job, and I thought Camille with 9 points and 9 boards was great too.